That's really what happens.
Brewsing Banter Podcast. Brewsing Banter Podcast. What up? Welcome to Brewsing Banter Podcast. I'm your host, Rob G. And with me, as always, is the Legendary Brew Crew. What up, fellas?
I was reading this weekend. Mama.
Nah, it doesn't taste like dirt.
My name is Lou Belgians, ladies and gentlemen. I'm wondering,
does Delaware have an actual culture? This is the podcast that we talk about beer, but we also talk about a lot of things that's happening in the world, politics, movies, anything really that comes to our mind while we're here sampling these brews. Grab a drink and pull up a chair.
Ooh, we love you, Brewsing Banter Podcast.
Yo, this is something coming from the non-news. Another 5-5 track, so with them things, put on shoes. And left you like what's been on that because you fight battle, cause it's a foe. Some people want to talk like this. However, two people just giving us the wrong choice. No row seat, but yo, what else is on the non-news? Just to get a vision bigger,
Yo, Paperboy used to be the shit.
Yeah. What up? Welcome to Brewsing Banter Podcast, where the topic is the rockin' and brew. Well, that'd be the fuel. I'm your host, Rob G. With me, as always, Legendary Brew Crew. What's going on, fellas?
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Wonderful to see you all. Wonderful to see you all. And as well as you, our listeners as well. Wonderful for you to hear us. And I'm glad you're back and listening to us for episode 286 of Brewsing Banter Podcast. If this is your first time listening, well, welcome. We are glad you have found us. 286 episodes in. But
we got a lot of back catalog for you if you want to check that out.
People love the binge. Knock it out if you want.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Please let me know if you became a completionist with the Brewsing Banter Podcast.
Yeah. You should get an award or something. You should get like a t-shirt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should get something.
Yeah, if you got proof that I don't know how you could prove it, but
I guess if I was about to say if it says listened on all of them, but you could just put it in just
you could do that in a day. You could do that in an hour.
If you're a returning bruiser and bruisette, welcome back. We are glad you have stuck with us through all these years.
All these years. Robert, they're gonna like 20 years older.
All right. In 3 weeks.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's a good day. Well, we always start with what we are drinking on before we get into everything. So what are we drinking today? I almost forgot what the button was.
Dust that off too.
Lou, what you drinking on?
I'm drinking water today, but yesterday I was able to drink something that I want to share with you guys. And if you guys want one, I got a beer for y'all. But if not, I understand why. Let me tell you. I went to this. I was in Philadelphia yesterday, and I went to this restaurant. It's called Baked and Bacon, and they did a collaboration beer with Evil Genius, and it's called Tasted Bacon. This is what the can looks like.
Now I understand why you did that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I tried it. It's a first of all, let me read about it. It says, "What's better than bacon? A chocolate-covered strawberry wrapped in bacon. Evil Genius has teamed up with their friends at Baked and Bacon, or Baked and Bacon. I don't know how to really say it. Is baked *N bacon.
That like baked as in like you high, like that kind of baked?
No, it's like baked
bacon.
Like it's a restaurant. It's not a 420 place.
Well, I thought maybe it was like a restaurant that you
I understand. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not an infusion or anything like that. No, it's just a lot of bacon products on the menu, and just a lot of good food.
I hate that place.
Me too.
I hate that place.
No, you wouldn't, because you don't have to have anything bacon flavored. Like there's plenty on the menu for you guys will have a good time. Like I didn't eat. The only thing I had that had bacon in it was the beer. Everything else that I ate, I had brisket and mashed potatoes and cornbread. It was delicious.
Nice.
It was absolutely delicious. Yeah, I recommend everything on the menu.
That still doesn't push me that way.
Well, what I'm saying is you have.
They got a chicken sandwich, nigga.
I mean, come on, brother. Come on, man. A chicken sandwich? Yeah, I'm sure they have a chicken sandwich for your black ass. Yes. Yes, they do. To baked and bacon to bring you just that in beer form. This crisp ale is brewed with smoked malt for that sweet bacon tasted note, then doused with natural chocolate and strawberry flavors. So I was told that it has actual bacon in it. It's heavy on the bacon flavors. And I was also told if you don't eat pork, you may not want to try it. But I'm not sure after reading this how much bacon it actually has in it and versus what the seasonings of bacon and things are. You know what I mean? Like what they inject in the pork to make it bacon. But it was delicious to me. It was real smoky. Had all those bacon flavors. I didn't really taste the strawberry and chocolate. I think it was because I was so overwhelmed and excited that I could taste bacon in liquid form that I didn't really remember that it was supposed to have chocolate and strawberries in it.
That's making my stomach turn.
Yeah, whatever, bro. So I give you an example. Remember when we went to the distillery in Smyrna? What was that called?
Painted Staves.
Painted Staves. Thank you so much. And they had the Scrapple vodka. And it was just the spices that they used to make Scrapple, but it gave you that savory and that sageness and all that smokiness. This is what it reminded me of. I would consider it a smoked beer, a smoked ale, but it didn't say it was. It just said it's an ale. It's blonde in color, weedy. But I would have just one because it's so unique and niche. You know what I mean? It's one of those type of. You enjoy that one beer, maybe one at a time. But I would pass me another if that makes sense. Like I would try it again. But when I sit down, I'm only having one.
You ain't drinking two at a time.
It's no need to ever drink two at a time, but definitely buy the 4-pack and drink one every 2 weeks or so. You know?
Yeah, it makes sense. You enjoyed it, but it's not like it's decadent, so it's not something.
Yeah, and it's definitely like. A specific group of people would really enjoy it, and I could see some people being turned off by it.
I wonder if Jerry would like that. Immediately. It sounds like Jerry would like it because it's smoky. So shout out to Jerry.
Yeah, you wouldn't like it because it has the bacon flavors.
Yeah, that just you describing it made my stomach hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
I wonder if they actually did like fry up some bacon and then like.
That's what the waiter told me. But like I said. After I didn't speak with the owner or the manager or anything, I just spoke with the waiter. But he never tasted the beer either. He's not a beer drinker. And but reading the can, it just seemed like it was more spices, bacon spices, by reading the can. So I'm not sure.
Maybe they use bacon bits.
What are bacon spices? I don't even know.
I know, but you don't just cut the pork belly and serve it. Yeah, I don't know what they
is that bacon bits. Some bacon bits don't have any bacon in it, so I guess it'd be the same thing.
Well,
they just made.
True. Most bacon bits are imitation bacon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like whatever they use to do that, I'm pretty sure you can use it to make the beer.
And maybe they and that's what I'm thinking. Like for people that don't eat pork, and I don't know if they will put bacon in it. You know what I mean? Right. Because a lot of people that don't eat pork still like bacon flavor, that still eat turkey bacon and things of that nature. So I would assume that you would just
don't taste like bacon.
It don't to me either. I don't even think it should be called turkey bacon. It should be called turkey something else, like turkey
flats. It's just
flats.
because of the way it looks is the reason why they.
It doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like bacon at all. It looks like it's a turkey slab, a turkey flap, a turkey slice. It's
what they call
that just sounds like somebody is a hater on turkey bacon.
It is, man. It's so much I'm trying to put all the propaganda against turkey bacon, man. Like, do not compare that to actual bacon, man. No.
Well, they call them boneless wings, and them niggas just
that's stupid pieces. Too. That's propaganda too.
They nuggets, nigga. They ain't no boneless.
It's processed. That's all right. But yeah, I don't. So I would like to know. It would be nice to know if it actually has pork in it or if it's just pork flavor.
Yeah, that's tough though.
Maybe we gotta get Evil Genius or the Bacon Bake on the show and ask them what how they came with that collaboration.
Yeah, I was being myself yesterday and not Lou Belgium, so I didn't talk to anybody.
I got you.
I just enjoyed it.
You spin around. Hold on, I gotta go to the booth.
Hey guys, I gotta talk to you.
Nigga needed to sip the beer first.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie, man. When I don't know about y'all. I gotta get into the mode to be social.
I got you. I feel you.
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to taste a beer so unique. So I was like, nah, I ain't talking to nobody. Maybe next time.
Gotcha. All right. Yo, you drink?
Oh, but I don't know if I mentioned the restaurant's black owned.
Oh, nice. All right. Okay, that changes it. I'll go there.
Okay.
I can tell them to stop that bacon.
What part of Philly was it? Did you say? What part of Philly?
I didn't. Just look it up. Baked and Bacon.
I don't know what part it is. Just
yo, because I'm gonna tell you what. Yesterday we went on a world tour of Philadelphia. Like I was all over that city. Philly is really big.
Yeah,
and I was in parts of Philly yesterday that I had never been to, and I've been going to Philly for 40 years. So it was just like, what is going? Like, yeah. So I don't.
People that live in Philly don't even know what part of Philly they in. Because sometimes they get in arguments. Nigga, that ain't West Philadelphia. Come on, it is.
I will tell you this. It was a nice day, so I was walking, and I parked on South Street, and it was about a 20-minute walk. The restaurant was about a 20-minute walk from South Street. So.
Okay, 20 minutes. So
it's probably like a 5-minute drive. Probably like a 5-minute drive from.
I guess it depends on what direction we were walking in. Northwest, south.
Oh yeah, because I just said it was around South Street. It's around South Street. So 5 minutes.
They didn't get hit by no car, so you the shit. I mean,
yeah, I know how to cross the street. I definitely
people know how to cross the street. People don't know how to drive out there.
But you got to know how to. That's how you got to know how to cross the street.
Yeah.
You got to look both ways twice. Yeah, you got to look both ways twice.
And then
red lights don't mean that they stop it. Yeah. Red lights don't mean that they stop it.
I sure don't.
Red light is a suggestion in Philadelphia. Like we may stop.
We're in the capital of America.
That thing crazy. I wonder if it's because of insurance. Huh? Oh, because they hit and run too. It's not just hitting.
So they out of there. They like, fuck that.
Yeah, because they hitting and running.
It's like a lot of chop shops too. Like you can get your car fixed under the table. You know what I mean? Like they're not reporting that they seen this blood on your car.
Right.
They're just gonna fix your car up and send you out of there.
All right, yo, what you got?
Sounds like the devil's playground to me. I'm actually drinking a pale ale. From Space Cadet.
Okay.
Yeah, Rob got the hat on. Yeah. Because I never cracked this open. I don't know why. I just been looking at it, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drink this today because it has, why are you shaking your head like that?
Because we're trying to get you through it. We're trying to get you through it. Yeah. Yes. We're gonna shake our hands. We're gonna shake our hands.
My niggas like you got Parkinson's.
Yeah. We were just trying.
He was like, like, what are you talking about?
I was like, these niggas got Parkinson's out of nowhere. What the fuck? Nah, that's Savage Root. But nah, this is the
who said that?
What is this? This is called the Splash and Night. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Okay, because it's real small on the side here. But this is a pale ale, which comes at 5.5 alcohol by volume. This is what it looks like in that glass. Make sure it's beer clean. Look at that thing. That thing is clean. God damn, that gold. You can see all the goldenness of that beer. Don't play with me. That's what I do. I wash glasses.
Oh.
Like, all right. Well, let's see if we got some
glasses. I wash glasses.
I was about to say,
wax asses.
I don't really know. We could shut up. I don't really know. We could tell how clean it is until after you drink it.
Oh.
Okay.
There's a little bit of strings on it. A little bit of strings.
There's some lace in there. There you go.
Yeah, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you.
Nah, but this is actually pretty good. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, right?
You thought you wasn't?
Nah, I thought I wasn't gonna like it because
Really?
sometimes that's Citra and what is it, Mosaic? Them hops
Yeah.
sometimes could be a little bit too much for me. But this is it's an easy drink.
Isn't it? You think it was more mellow than you expected?
Yeah.
Me too.
When I saw what was in there, I was like, wait a minute, I don't know. That shit could be a little aggressive.
Yeah.
But this is legit. I would pass me another of these. It's good.
Okay.
So he did pretty good because everybody. We already discussed this can. It's
shout out to Richie.
That's the pool, right? That's the swimming pool one.
Yeah, the swimming pool.
Okay, that's the first one, Robert, or is it the second one?
It's
the first one.
The first one. Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's on 4 now.
I think so. I think I missed a couple. I think I missed 3.
No, this is legit though. So anybody that's out in where they at in Philly somewhere?
Philadelphia.
But does it say what part? Nah, it just says Philadelphia.
I think
just like how it's so big, man. Just go.
Yeah, I think you have to go to the website and find out where they are because right now it's just distribution right now.
Yeah, so this is my first time seeing this on a can under special arrangement. King of Prussia, PA. So like, what does that mean? Like under special arrangement? Like that's where
maybe that's
like
where
contract.
It's like contract there.
Okay.
And they just want to use some fancy wording.
Yeah. Okay.
Special arrangements. I like that though. Use different wordings these days. Let the people gotta guess what you're talking about.
I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. But this is good. This is real good.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's what's up. Cheers. Rob, what you drinking?
Rob, what you got?
I got from Wilmington Brew Works, my neighborhood brewery. I have the
it's like Saved by the Bell, like the Max.
It is my neighborhood brewery.
It is. It's just the way you say it.
Neighborhood brewery.
I'm going to the Max.
It's a Death of Time, which is a alt beer. There you go.
What's it called?
It's an alt beer.
Okay.
Yep.
What is that? Do I know what that means? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that.
Alt beer. Alt is old in German, so it's like an old style beer. It's an old style beer. And basically, what they do, it's fermented from the top instead of the bottom, like they do now. Now they do bottom fermenting, but now they do top fermenting. So they used to do top fermenting. So it's an old style of beer. And from
in an old brew style. So did they brew it that way? Did Wilmington Brew Works brew it the old style way? Do you know?
I believe so. I think you have to for it to be called an alt beer. I think it had to be brewed in that old style way.
Is that something that you could taste?
Well, it's a style of beer, and it's just the way. But it's always. It's like a brown in nature. It's copper. It's a malt forward beer, so it's not hop. It's not a hop for. But I don't know. If you mean a difference. I don't know. I think alt beer just means old, so just the old style of beer. I don't know if it tastes.
Yeah. So like, what's
on the bottom?
Because I could say that I did it from
If you made an alt beer, right, it's top fermented. But if you made a beer that was bottom fermented with the same exact ingredients, same measurements, everything.
How would I know?
No, not even call. That's not my question. I'm sorry, Yoda. My question is different. So my question was, if you use the same ingredients and make it an alt beer, so it's top fermented, and then you use those same ingredients and do a bottom fermentation, I wonder what the taste would be like, and what kind of beer? What kind of beer would the bottom fermentation beer? What would that style be called? Because it can't be called alt. So and then what would the taste differences be?
A beer, because if it's old beer. Yeah,
that's a funny way. That's a funny way of saying it.
Yeah, I guess so. But
yeah,
that's
not. I feel like that's not. Yeah, that's not it. That's a funny way of saying it, but that ain't it. Like I want to know.
Yeah, because what if I don't do it the old way, but I call it the alt beer? You ain't gonna be able to tell the difference, right?
But that's more your morals. Like you just lying to you lying to your customers.
Oh yeah.
It's top fermented. Why would you do that?
And it's not like it's a popular style that you have to lie. Be like, I got it. Like it's not like
people lie about ABVs all the time.
You gotta call it alt beer, not alt beer. I just
People
like
lie
the
about
name.
ABVs
Call
all
it-
the time.
You could just name it alt beer. You don't have to
Yeah, but they get
name
caught.
it. It's a
When they get
style.
caught, they get in trouble when they lie about ABVs, though. So it's a difference.
I see what
Difference
you're saying. I see what you're saying, Yoda. Like, why can't I call it that? You can't, because that's not how you're lying. Because in most
But who's
brewers,
gonna know?
most people won't unless we could tell the difference, which we
That's
don't
what I'm
know yet.
saying. I want to know if there's a difference in
Right?
the
Yeah, a
between
bottom
the
It's a-
first and
fermentation
the
versus top fermentation. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It has to be
this,
though. It
this
has to
hybrid.
be.
It says this hybrid approach gives it a cleaner, smoother profile than most L's
Mm.
because it's not a lager, so it is an L.
I wonder if it would be as brown if it was bottom. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
if the
Yeah,
colors,
something like
like
that.
all the
Yeah.
flavors and all that. I have so many
Uh,
questions about it.
It used it
Because you
it
don't
says it
normally
used
see
the top-
brown ales like that aren't brown ales that look that color.
So the difference is it uses a top fermenting L yeast like an L, but it's fermented at a cooler temperature like a lager. All beer is malty but balanced with moderate hop bitterness and often toasty, nutty, and caramel notes.
Okay.
So it's not overly too sweet, and that's exactly what I'm tasting. So you got a little
Yeah.
nuttiness.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's malty. I don't know what the hops they're using here, but it's very minimal on the palate. I enjoyed this. Is actually my since it is my neighborhood brewery. This is
Oh
my
God.
this is my second 4-pack of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So
you want
pass,
you ready
pass
to
me
hit,
another.
hit the 8 ball. Damn, damn right pass me another. Matter of fact, don't pass you no more. You already had another.
That explanation though helped out a little bit. Thanks for
Yeah.
thanks for that.
Yeah, this is delicious. I enjoyed it. So shout out to Craig and them at Wilmington Brew Works for brewing up some good beer.
The
Shout out.
double B.
I said 6% ABV, right? So I mean, it's a high alt beer because they range in between the 4% and 6% range, so it's at the higher level of it as well. So all right,
Okay.
all right, everybody, drinking or had drinking on something delicious,
This smells
or at
good,
least
too.
unique.
Mm.
Smells bready. That's what you smell really when you smell on this because of the malts. All right. Well, everybody drinking on something. Like I said, it is March Madness is going on. Everybody brackets busted probably at this time.
Man, hell yeah. Yo, when niggas that you don't even know how to pronounce the name of the school start winning, that's when your brackets.
Who are you talking about?
Like McNeese and motherfucking Cretin.
Creighton was supposed to win.
No, I'm just playing.
You silly. He's
But
so
that
silly.
McNeese niggas, I was like, what? I did not expect that shit. But
You know what? I had McNeese winning. I actually picked them to win in my
I had
bracket.
them on one of my brackets to win, but that's it.
Because a lot of times, if you look at strength of schedule, sometimes and or their defensive prowess, you can tell that they can beat a a higher seeded team because of strength of schedule. Because sometimes they've been battle tested where the other team was not tested at all. They was like their strength of schedule was terrible. It was like
so
200.
that's the other thing too. Like it wasn't a lot of in the first round. It wasn't a lot of upsets like it normally is.
Yeah.
And I think now this isn't my own theory, but I think it's because I've heard that it's because of these NIL deals. A lot of players get to their junior or sophomore year and they're not good enough to go to the NBA, but they're good enough to go from mid-major to Kentucky or Duke or one of those major schools.
It's a lot of transfers.
It's a lot of transfers. And those transfers come from lesser schools that were 16, 7, that were like the 13 and 12 seeds from 2-3 years ago. That was making that were busting your brackets. You know what I mean? And now you picking the upsets, but those good players have already moved up, and the pool for the mid majors isn't as good. And normally those teams will play for 3 or 4 years together, the mid major teams, and they would be better in the long run. But now that after their junior year, they leaving. After their sophomore year, they leaving to go play 2 years at the major schools and help them out, knowing that they may not go to the league, but at least they're gonna make a couple thousand, $100,000, maybe $1 million by playing college basketball. So the NIL has changed the brackets. So next year going into it, look into those how many teams got transfers that those mid majors are gone now. You know what I mean?
Because you're gonna be like, damn, when that nigga get over there?
Right. I seen the dude on Duke. I was watching the Duke game. I was like, I'd never seen him play one game. And they was like, yeah, he's a 5th-year senior transfer from Purdue. I'm like, that's where I know him from. I've never seen him in the
that should be so confusing. You be like, wait a minute, back up.
And look, I don't watch like 3 or 4. I watch enough Duke games. That's my team to see him, but not know that he was a transfer.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, where did he come from? Oh, that's a freshman. They're like, nah, he's a graduate student. He came from. He just got a bag.
That was like the TSU. I was like TSU for the women's bracket where they had mostly transfer students over the last 2 years, they went from like not being in the tournament to what?
Yeah.
If you in the tournament in their bracket.
Yeah.
And they had a young lady from LSU that transferred there at her senior year. It was her 3rd transfer. She just out here.
Yeah. Out here. Trying to find a home. Trying to find a church home.
You gotta visit a lot of churches before you find a church home.
Well, she a mercenary.
They give her ties though. They definitely give her the ties.
That's crazy. That money she must have got from that transfer must have been sweet.
Right.
It's so interesting, man. Like colleges have GMs now. Like literally they have a budget and they have an amount that they can pay, and then they can get sponsors from around like the car dealerships or the lawyers' offices that want to pay these kids to stay at these schools or to come to these schools. And then they literally have a ladder. Like this guy is a 5-star, so I can give him this much. This dude's a 1-star, so I can give him this much. He's a transfer, so it's all in line. Like I want to find a G. I've been low key looking for a college GM that can come on the show because I got so many goddamn questions. Because I wish my kids or y'all kids had enough talent. I think maybe we can get her in like low D1, man. Like let's go. Let's get 50. Let's get 5,000. Let's get 5,000, man. I don't even give her a full ride and 5,000 a month.
Man, bro, we trying.
Yeah, I'm trying for you,
my baby girl.
Listen, get her gas up her car. Let her drive everywhere she go. Like, fuck it. Pay for her car insurance. Anything. Come on. We out here.
Right.
We're looking for any look, NILs mean nothing is lesser. I'll take it. But anybody like go out here, man. But it is changing the landscape of the tournament.
It is
for sure.
It is.
And I think it's changing. Like in football, you got the NFL draft. And if like you're a 4th or 5th round pick, back then you can go and you get $1 million, you get $500,000. But now I can stay in college for my senior year and get $1.5 million and be an All-American and still be trash, still be a 4th or 5th round pick and be a trash for the NFL, but be really great in my senior year and make all this money, and I can support my family and do all. And it's a really good job. And I think the best thing is when you have a college that has a GM and a coach that make you put your money away. Like you may not ever make this amount of money ever again. So like in the Syracuse
a lot of them do get financial literacy
classes. Like, it's the Syracuse basketball head coach, he makes them save 40%. He's like, you spend 60%, but you're 40% is going into a bank account. We'll help you choose what you want to do, but you going away, you want to leave here. I'm paying you to play. I can't have you leave here broke.
Who's the coach of Syracuse?
I don't know his name, but it's a black man. I'll look it up.
Basketball or football?
That's the basketball coach. The basketball coach.
Because I was like, the last time I remember Syracuse basketball was like Bayheim. So it's been a long time. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right. Damn.
Carmelo Anthony days. I don't know.
My gosh, that's like 20 years ago.
Carmelo and Donovan.
Adrian Autry is the head basketball coach of Syracuse.
But that name's not familiar though.
Bayheim was still there when Grant was there, right? When what's the boy name? One of them Grant's kids was there.
Oh, the Harveys.
So
the Harveys and the Horvices.
Yeah, like one of them niggas' kids.
Well, that's Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant. He's been in the league. He's been in the league like 12 years now.
I know, but like that gives him. I'm trying to help Rob out with 20 years.
Yeah,
like, well, at least
12 years ago.
Yeah,
he is a vet. Like he Jeremy Grant fully invested into the. He get all his
Right.
insurance and retirement funds. But yeah, Adrian Autry is the black man who coaches, and he's been coaching there since 2023. So it's his second season. Or third season. He got the job his 2022-23 season. So this is his third season.
Yeah, shout out to all the black coaches, man.
Yeah, shout out
women and men. Shout out to all of them.
Oh, so he just retired in 2023 when he took over. That's when Jim left. Yeah, okay.
Oh, Jim left 2 years ago. He should have. Maybe in my mind, he should have left like 4 or 5 years ago.
He probably should have.
Yeah, it was way past his time.
Yeah, you know,
47 years in one space is crazy.
Rick Pitino's still coaching.
I said 47 years in one space is crazy.
One space.
Yeah, the one space. Like because Calipari, he even saying it in his interviews. He was like, "Yo, just being in a different environment has like reinvigorated me. Like I like coaching again. I love this group." And not no shade. I don't think it's any shade to Kentucky to his last place. I just think it's like just being in a different environment, talking to different people, and the hype is just different. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it's more about him getting more comfortable with the NIL because I think he was in the one and done stuff because he hated the one and done. He hated the one and dones at Kentucky, and people.
No, Calipari was the starter of that shit. Bro.
He the one who hated it at the end of it. At the end of his run, he was like, "Yeah, all these one and dones."
Well, you can't hate something that you built. You can't hate your monster, bro.
Sometimes because sometimes in that moment it feels good, but then after a while you like,
once he keep getting his ass kicked, that's what it was. I'm doing all this shit. I started this shit. I'm a 6th seed every season. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Because I hate because I can feel him on that because I hate to have a freshman that's like good, right? But then he's gonna get better over the years. But he leaves just like, what the fuck? Like I needed that. Like
like Derrick Rose was like one of his first dudes that he knew. I know this All-American is coming for one season. I know Anthony Davis is coming here for one season. And look, I just won a championship. That's what I'll do. I'll get Derrick Rose to the championship game. That's why Calipari is a great coach. So for him to at the end of it to be like, "Oh, I hate them leaving after one," you're like, "What the fuck are you bitching for? Shut up! You made millions of dollars off these kids, and you helped them get to the league so they can make millions. What you complaining about? Like because the Kentucky conglomerate was mad at him because he ain't winning no more. And it's because the best kids ain't coming to Kentucky no more because whatever you saying in their living room ain't holding no weight. Like we want to go to all over the place now. We don't.
Well, now they're going to do.
Most of them are, but they going all over the place because whoever has the most money and is more convenient for my family to get back and forth to the games. Like we got a kid from Delaware, his mama, his team, he go to Baylor. That's in Waco, Texas.
Yeah, shout out to right.
They played Duke today.
Yeah, I know.
I'm be excited regardless.
But I'm still wanting to win.
I root for Duke every day. But if Duke loses to Baylor, I know who I'm rooting for the rest of the tournament. I'm so mad they met in the second round. I was mad about that.
It's 50 son that used to live across the street from mine.
Oh, okay.
He went to
Go Baylor. You supposed to read for Delaware.
That's what I said. We were rooting for Delaware.
He had 50, but they still lost. Man.
We rooting for the right. We rooting for right. Yeah, we rooting for right. We rooting for his family. We rooting for Delaware. But at the end of the game, we need him to have 50 and Duke to win by 1. Go Duke. Shout out to Kelly.
Yeah, I don't have no skin in the game. My favorite team don't even make the tournament no more. So
who's your favorite team?
Villanova.
Man. That downfall is crazy.
Yeah. Well,
what's his name? DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo. Yeah. DiVincenzo. Yeah, he out there getting it.
He's supposed to be training your girl, so he's supposed to be open and training your girl. So we'll see how this works.
Who, Arnice?
Yeah.
He got a training program in Delaware?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Come on back from Minnesota to help the kids. He should. All of them should.
Yeah.
All of them should. Bones and the dude who went to Duke in the G League, all of them come back.
Yeah.
I think Bones trying to get it. Did Bone get a new job? I don't even know.
No, I know he's still with the Clippers.
He got released. I thought he got released.
Did he? I'm about to look.
I don't know.
I could be lying, but I thought he got released around the trade times.
Yeah, it's hard in these NBA streets, man.
Yo, it's really hard to make the league, man.
Shit.
Like, congratulations to anybody who can make the league. Like, the 15th man will bust your ass. Like, I don't care what you say, Rob. Patrick Beverly is not the 15th man. Today, he will bust your ass. It is so hard to make the NBA. It's so hard to be a professional athlete, man. It's only 300 spots. And you only get like 30 more. You only get 30 a year. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's true. What y'all think about this LeBron and Bronny situation with Stephen A?
I think Bronny proved that he belonged in the league the other day. He was like,
You think so?
When they had the regular defense out there, they had the regular Bucks out there, and he scored 17. He was the best player on the Lakers that day.
Yeah. So what happened to him when he played the Sixers? Though, come on, the Sixers is like one of the worst teams right now.
Well, he's still a rookie. He lost. He's a rookie. He lost a lot of time due to medical things, so he's still probably trying to get his sea legs.
I agree with the medical thing. I think Bronny has a potential to be at least a bench player in the NBA. Right. I think the only reason he's in the NBA now is because of his father. Yes. And I'm not mad at nepotism at all. If you can get your son or your daughter into a job, fucking do it.
Ain't that how it works in any type
like
of
it's supposed to be like that.
Right.
If he on the margins, he's getting in. He's my son.
He's been in as a D league. He's been in the D league.
He has been working. He has been working. Right. Like to score. Like we say, how hard it is to make the league. So to score 17 points in a legit game that's not preseason, that's on the books as a win-loss, I give him all the credit in the world, man. Like, do I think the Bulls going to be a Hall of Famer? Hell nah. Do I think he has the potential to be a starter, a rotation player in the league? Absolutely. Absolutely. So do I think it's all because his dad is in the league? Yes. All those things can be true. All those things can be true.
Yeah.
I think if anybody, even though I don't think Bryce loved basketball, I think he probably has the more legitimate.
He better. Oh my God, that boy.
Bryce is better than
and he bigger.
Right.
And he's bigger.
Yeah. Right, he's bigger. He can't. He has more of his ties of his dad. But
that's the thing. Like LeBron is a point guard that don't want to be a point guard. And the only person that small that's not a point guard is Allen Iverson. There's nobody else. You got to be a super duper athletic person.
Well, he is athletic. He is athletic.
He ain't Allen Iverson.
Yeah. Well, he's not the speed of Allen Iverson.
That's what I'm saying. Allen Iverson was a mutant. He was a mutant. And LeBronny's a 6'1", 6'1". LeBron.
Okay, look at it this way. We'll have LeBron James at least another 10 years in the league. He might be a junior.
but the question was, what do y'all think about the Stephen Smith thing? Like,
Stephen A. Smith.
I think Stephen.
He was right though. He was
he's criticized. He wasn't criticizing. He's criticizing like the reason why Bronny has all the accolades that he has, and he's like, "Yo, it's because his dad is LeBron James, is the first or second greatest player to ever play basketball,
right? And
he's good enough to be a G League player at the moment, right? And LeBron got upset. Like LeBron's thing was,
I think with the way Stephen A. Smith said it though, like, but
it's the way LeBron. Like, why? First of all, nobody fights in the NBA. Why you coming to me in the middle of your game to challenge me about something that I said when you got my phone number? You could do like that seems staged. Like, you got my phone number, you could text me, you can call me about anything you got beef with. You have done that. You have done that in the
fuck with each other though. Like,
but they've already had that conversation. But in the middle of your game, in the middle of your game, you making in the middle of the game, you making the scene. He could have did it in the press conference. He could have did it anytime.
I get it because that's he was doing
I don't like it's not. You're doing your dad shit at work. Like,
fuck man, that. I don't care where I'm at. If I see you, nigga, it's on.
Nah, it can't be. It can't be. And he wasn't talking about his son. Like, he wasn't talking about he was only mad because he was bringing up his name. Like, criticize my son as a basketball player. Okay, your son's not good enough. He's only in the league because of you. That I can't criticize your son as a basketball player without bringing your name into it because he's in the NBA because of you.
You can just say
that's the only problem. That's the only one problem I have with
it's not that good.
No one cares about the last pick in the second round if it ain't LeBron James Jr. Like, there's plenty of them. So it's like, absolutely. Why is he even in the news? Why are you even watching what he's doing?
Because he's LeBron James'
son. Like,
right. So it's like,
so every time we talk about him, you have to that's why I'm saying LeBron shouldn't be mad because we're talking
Right,
about him
yeah,
because
that's
he's your son. The normal last pick of the draft is still in the G League. He doesn't
Or
even get
not in the
called
league
up
at
at
all.
this. Yeah, he
Right.
don't get called up at the end of like if he get picked by the Sixers has called him because we stink. But like a team that's a fourth seed in their division ain't calling up nobody unless they LeBron James Jr.
Yeah.
Hey, well, that's why I didn't work 21 years in this league.
Right, exactly. To not have my boy play in the league with me.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, I agree with that. I feel like that's fair.
Yes. It's 31 teams that don't want him. It's one team that do. Look,
And even if they don't, they're gonna get this nigga.
They're gonna get him.
He probably said, "Ask me the logo." He probably asked me the logo.
Hey, you know LeBron, what you think happened?
What you think happened in that conversation? Like during that draft day, you think he was really like, "Yo, I'm not coming back if y'all don't sign it"?
No, I think it helped.
That.
I don't think he would. I think he would have been. I think he'd been all right, even if they didn't draft him. I think they probably were like, well, anybody we drafted this time isn't going to be nobody anyway. So might as well throw him a bone. I think it was more because it's always a throwaway pick anyway. So it's like, hey, why get upset? Why get our best player? Well, not our best. Well, why get LeBron James upset for no reason? Just pick him because most of the time they have no effect on your roster anyway. Now, this happened to be the fact that they did sign him to a guaranteed contract, so that's a little different.
No second round pickers get guaranteed money, brother.
But I wonder if he said, "I'll take a little bit off my next contract."
He did. He's not getting no next. He ain't getting no next. Get the fuck out of here. He's crazy as hell. He'll leave the Lakers so quick. Damn, give him his money. You stupid. You talk about mercenaries. You talk about a mercenary. LeBron is the definition. That's a mercenary. I'm gonna go where the team is good and try to do my best to win. Yeah,
I think this is his last stop.
Yeah, of course it is. He's 41. I think this is his last stop.
So his next contract, if his next contract is like 1 year or 2 years, he said instead of 40 million, give me 35 million. So you're like, give me 35. Instead of
I think he's gonna say instead of 40, give me 43.
45.
Like what are you talking about? Y'all lowballing me at 40? Dame Lillard make 53? You crazy. I'm about to make 40 out here. You about to sign me for 1 year? I'm about to get 1 year 75. I bet you if he go on 1 year deals, he'd be the highest paid player in the league or top 5.
Yeah. I think
he's getting like $1.68
Then Michael Jordan get like 1 year 69 or something like that, or something.
I don't know. I think that money back then was way outrageous. I think it was like $1 million, like 50 or 45. It was
something high though. It was such a. It was ridiculous.
I think it was like I think it was Nike money too. I think his actual NBA salary was never over 20-something million.
I thought that one year.
The 1 year was outrageous to us back then.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it was like, oh, he about to make $26 million in 1 year, and now you like. Fucking Dame Lillard is making $53 million in 1 year. So,
God damn, that shit's stupid to me. Man.
So it's dumb. It's absolutely ridiculous. Sam Darnold is a quarterback in the league that saw ghosts. Told people he saw ghosts. And he just signed for 3 years, like $100 million.
No motherfucker, and they talk about the
money ain't real.
country. The country ain't got no money. Yeah,
money ain't real, man. Money ain't real.
It was 1 year 33. It was 1 year 33 million. There you go.
Yeah, we was jumping out the roof talking about how much money that is.
Because that is a lot. Back then,
it's a lot right now.
It's a lot now.
You play basketball.
You play basketball.
That's what I'm saying. Man.
You are an athletic mutant player that's 6'9".
But it's because of the economics around. That's the economics around the sport. You got the jerseys behind. You got the jerseys. You got the TV rights. So it's all that. That's why.
I don't never understand.
But that's why, because anything that can make money.
Which is crazy because we out here talking about the power of the black dollar, and these motherfuckers is making hundreds of millions of dollars because we go to the games and buy the jerseys. And if we just say, hey, I don't fucking want to do that shit either, they start making $500,000 again, and we can go to sit at the front court on the floor for fucking $300 again. Like, I'm paying $15,000 to watch the Sixers play. And sit on the fucking floor. That's dumb.
All right.
Watching Jahlil Okafor. That's crazy. There's a bunch of Jahlil Okafors out there, man.
Right.
Nigga, I don't even know who on it. When
It's
I
TJ
watched the last
McCullough.
game, I
It's
was
the
like, who the
process.
fuck are these people?
Yo, it's somebody like it's somebody the fourth. I'm the fourth. It's a generational player out here. It's crazy.
What are you talking about, Ricky Council?
Yes, the fourth.
Talking about Ricky like that. He'd be out.
I'm not.
G League.
They all trying their hardest. They all out here trying their hardest. What else can they do? But we like our as far as the Sixers go, we could do them 2 for 2 minutes. Their ownership and general management sucks. Like they give people money that don't deserve money. And I'm not talking about this in hindsight. I've been telling y'all this for years. Like, why are you giving people money when they haven't performed for it? This is dumb. This is so stupid. Now we in hell, in purgatory for 3. Our best players ain't going to even play for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And it's been it's been months.
Y'all should love this. Y'all should love this. Then that gives y'all a better. That gives us a better chance to get y'all boy from Duke.
But that's not
right,
right
there.
We're not going to get the number 1 pick. Like that's not happening. We're not getting the number 1 pick. And if we do get the number 1 pick, shame on us, Cooper Flag. I'm so sorry, buddy.
Yo, I know,
sorry.
right?
You're going to hell. You're going to purgatory. Like I don't want Cooper Flag to have to deal with this. I don't want no top 5 pick to have to deal with the bullshit. I don't like it's bullshit in the Sixers land. Like, nah, man.
Everybody, 90% of people love the Paul George signing.
Yeah, this is not. I'm 10. I'm 10.
But 90% of people are like, yeah, it's a great signing.
It was not. George. It was not. It don't matter, and it's not even the money. It's not the money. It's him. He's not a winner. Like, what he ever won?
He hasn't been.
He's not a winner. He's always been set up.
Man, he worked like for the highest injury.
After
that, him, Joel, Anthony Davis, they make the all-injured team. Them motherfuckers making like $500 million and ain't playing.
They should do a Special Olympics team. Might as well. Shit.
And I bet you the wheelchair league will bust their ass. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Before his injury, that grotesque injury. He was on the chart.
You know what? I agree with that. And then he had the injury, and the Sixers said 8, 9, 10 years after your injury, we're gonna give you the biggest bag you've ever gotten. Right, that's dumb. Weird. Well, and I'm not mad at Paul George. He wasn't balling. He wasn't balling. No, let somebody. If the team that can pay you the most let you go. That's a sign. That's a warning. Don't warn it. Flag on the play. Don't sign the motherfucker. He was dumb. And then Joel back is hurting, his knees hurting all summer. And y'all like, you know what? Back the truck up for this motherfucker too. He deserves all the money. Keep them on the team. Don't pay them all the money until they need it. Why you gotta pay Joel? Well, for what?
To keep him happy.
Fuck that nigga. Happy for what? He already had $100 million. Y'all gave him another 100. He not happy already?
It was like you're not Ben Simmons.
I don't have to play. Man, whatever, man. I can't. I hate the Sixers.
Well, I heard that Magic might be getting involved. I heard that there's a rumor that he might be getting involved.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Thank you. Let everybody else get involved.
Because the ownership is on the same ownership that on the the Commanders.
The Washington team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was like, let me stick my head in here and see what I can say.
Let me look at the books.
I think they made some good pickups. I think Quentin on a healthy team be a solid pickup. He's actually pretty solid.
He's like your fifth option on a healthy team,
right? He should be. But I'm saying if it came together like they envisioned and they made that pickup, I think they'd be in the playoffs right now.
I hear what you said. 90% of the people thought Paul George was a good pickup. Did you really envision Paul George ain't never wanted to win? Joel Embiid ain't never wanted to win. They just tell y'all that. They never. I
don't think that's true about Joel.
They never showed you on the court
on one leg with cerebral palsy. Bell's palsy last year. It had 30.
And it's every year. Every year he got some type of palsy.
You can't help injury. You can't help injuries.
I can't, but he always.
You can help the palsies.
Why would I give him? Yeah, you can't help the palsies, man. But
he was out there.
He was out there doing his best. So if he always got the palsies, every April, June, May, and June, he got some type of palsy. Why are you gonna give him more money?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
He's your best option.
He got 2 years left on his contract, though. He's not my best option. I don't know
Who's your
what
best
happens
option?
in 2 years. I have no idea. 2 years from now, I don't know.
Because
2 years,
we
it could be
we
anybody in
discovered,
2 years.
even though
It's not
Maxey is
Paul
good,
George. It's not Paul
Maxey is
George.
good, but Maxey is good, but he ain't.
Look,
he
man,
ain't
they could blow it all up. I
transitional.
don't care. I'm officially announcing until they clean this shit up and get these niggas off the books. I can't. I'm not rooting for them. I'm not.
You're gonna be not rooting for a long
Not
time.
rooting for-
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm totally fine with this. This is the most.
Man, you better go take advantage and go ahead and watch them games for $30.
Now, what if they come back?
When a team I like come
healthy
through,
next year?
but I ain't sitting. I put my feet on the floor to watch Jaleel Okafor and Ricky Council. No, I'm not doing that for $1,000. That's crazy. Charging me $1,000 to watch Jaleel Okafor. That's nuts, man.
Yo, shut up.
Now, what if
Watching young Jeremy Grant and TJ McConnell out here balling. It's the process all over again. This is sad,
process,
man.
because they
It's a process with no money.
Yeah.
That's why it's worse.
Well, that's
They
the
don't have
process
no
only
money.
because they still have
If we don't
players
get a
that are
top
all
7,
injured.
if we don't get a top 6 pick, we don't even have our first round pick. That's why they tanking.
That's good. At this point, you might as well. You might as well take it at this point.
And then
If everybody's injured,
whoever we bring in top 6 is going to be a great prospect, and we're going to fuck them up because nobody in there know what to do. Nobody in there know how to be a professional. They all a bunch of whack ass money makers.
So you saying Tyrese is a what?
Yes,
money maker?
because he poisoned. They done poisoned them. Tyrese came in. When the last time you seen Tyrese Maxey on the court smiling? He ain't smiled all season.
He was smiling this season.
It was like November.
Well, he also realized, damn, I can't.
He
realized
fun.
I ain't realized. Right. He realized, oh shit.
Why not? Because Paul George played every other game. Every other game, my booty hurt, my ass hurt, my knees hurt, my big toe is bruised. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, I understand.
I got a bunion on your ring finger. Get out of here, bro.
Hey, now he out for the season too. So I mean,
of course he is. Of course he is.
Everybody out for the season. So hey, we'll get that top pick. Tell you what. What's up? I mean, it's almost like what was it? The Spurs. They got all injuries too. They all out for the season too. So it's like,
but the Spurs got a plan. The Spurs got a plan. They got the best. They got the best player of a generation. They done drafted for a guy. And they drafted for some leadership in Chris Paul, or traded for a guy and signed Chris Paul.
Yeah, but Chris Paul got how many more years?
He don't. But I'm saying just him being in there and being like, yo, I haven't been to the mountaintop, but I do know what it takes and how to be a professional. That means a lot to have a veteran in there that shows you.
Yeah,
like,
he's like a second coach.
All-star. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying he's gonna be
a multiple-time all-star.
Yeah, but he never been taught by another all-star of how to do this. And he only been an all-star because he wanted the accolades. Ever since he won the MVP, he ain't been the same. And that
was just last year.
That was like 2-3 years ago. He ain't been the same. He ain't. His body has literally broken down.
See, that's his body.
Yeah,
but last year, last year until his injury, he was the best player in the league. Last year before his injury, he was the best player in the league.
When did he get injured, bro? He got injured
in January.
Right before the All-Star break. That's not even halfway through the fucking season. Get the fuck. I'm good for fucking Dennis the Menace is good for 25% of the season. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm good for.
And then he came back to the playoffs and averaged the double
on. And we still lost.
It wasn't him. It wasn't him.
It wasn't in spite of him. He ain't doing it. Like, we're not winning because
he had 30 and 10. He had 30 and 10.
Joel Embiid, the best player on your team, we win the championship. Joel Embiid, the best player on your team, we go to the championship. Joel Embiid, the best player on your team, we get past the second round. Tell me when it happens. Let me know.
He's 30 and 10 though.
Let me know. Let me know.
Is that him or is that the people that they put around him?
Fucking Zebo was 30 and 10 for a couple seasons. Where he do? Like, you just talking about the same shit. I don't give a fuck about the people around him. You what's to say? All boats lift all tides. The tides lift the waters of the boat. The best player make you better. The best player is supposed to make you better.
He made Tyrese Maxey better. Because we found out Tyrese can't do nothing without anybody on the court. Like he don't raise no boats. So that means they were in a bad situation anyway which is why they need Embiid, because they see
And without Embiid, what are we? Tyrese can't do it on his own.
I don't think nobody's disputing that they need Embiid. They do need Embiid, but they don't have Embiid. So that's where the issue is.
Yeah,
and when we do,
because
we
this
do have,
nigga's
when we do have him, he's not promised.
This nigga's a wuss.
He came into the season saying, "I'm not going to play back-to-backs." Already,
Embiid Simmons.
Already, that's already 30 games gone.
He came in the league injured. He came in the league injured, so you knew he was injured. He was trying to.
We shouldn't have drafted him. Like I'm not mad at the players, because if you're gonna put in front of me $100 million and I know my knee fucked up, I'm signing as soon as I can. Yeah. I'm mad at the organization. I'm mad at how the organization works and how they evaluate.
They got trainers for this. They got doctors.
Yeah, I'm at the organization.
They got trainers and doctors.
Anybody who's not a player, I'm pissed off at. If you a part of the Sixers and you're not a player, I got a problem, because y'all not running the organization correctly. So the trainers, yes, because the trainers should be going up there and like, yo, have you seen his knee? I just showed you the X-rays of this motherfucker's knee. You putting $100 million in his face?
Right.
Yeah.
They probably said it'll be fine.
I got a problem with them. And the fact that they said it's going to be fine and they're not fired, means that they didn't say that. They didn't say that. So I'm good. I'm good on the Sixers. All that to say, I'm good on.
See you in 2030. They get that brand new.
2034. 2030. When they get the stadium,
I'll be back. I'll be back in 2034. On my daughter's graduation day, that's when I'll come back. I'll come back when she graduates high school.
That is nuts.
Jesus,
yeah, see, what if they come back all healthy next year and they win something?
I'm off, man. I'm out. I don't have no faith. I have no faith that that's going to happen. It's more chance that they all be out this time for the rest of the season.
Yeah, for the way it looks currently. Yeah.
And I believe, because if Joel plays next year and he's still playing this time next year, he hasn't played but 30, 40 games. Out of the 70 that we have played so far, he missed about 30 of them.
Right.
He's going to miss half the season, even if he's healthy. And I believe play him. I wouldn't even start playing him until the All-Star break. I wouldn't even start playing him until the All-Star break. You already spent the money. So just try to get him to May. Try to get us to June. Like, please.
I think they tried that this year, but it never helped. That was
their mistake is don't even play them until 2026. Like once we get to Valentine's Day, that's when you open him up, unboxing for Valentine's Day, and see what it smells like. See if it's fresh. And look, the same with Paul George. Let Paul George just practice and work out. And
but they still got to be able. They still got to be in a position to make the playoffs by then too, though. Bro, they still got to be.
This proves my point. You hearing what my point is? Without them, we're terrible. With them, we kind of terrible. Like, we still kind of terrible. Like, that's not a championship team. Totally healthy. They still a 5th seed. They
totally healthy. I think they
can't be the Knicks. They can't be Boston.
They beat the Celtics when they were on the court. They beat the Celtics when they were on the court.
That was one game for Christmas. And then he was out for the rest of his life.
Hey, I'm just saying.
He gave it all he had for one game. It's a 7-game series in May. Like, you got to play at least 4 games.
Well, that's why he's doing the work now. He's getting his knee chopped on now. Yeah, I'll be ready for December 2020.
Wait, man. Let's go. December 2025, Joel Embiid.
This is because
that's what happened. Or he should start, or he should get in the same shape, or he should go and get in the same shape as Jokic. Just get the real sloppy joint.
But Jokic is in shape. Like, you hate on his body for
that nigga ain't hurt.
But he ain't hurt.
he might do more calisthenics like Tom Brady. You might do more like yoga shit.
Yeah, I never had the body of a god, but I'm gonna be the best player you ever seen in your generation, though. I'm gonna be a god.
Just do a dunk or a layup. I'm getting nervous with it. I see a beat going up for anything other than
man.
I'm like, oh shit, this nigga's about to be.
Joker done figured out that a layup is 2 points, just like a hard ass dunk. Like, what am I jumping so high for?
Yeah, true.
Chris Paul was like in his 3rd season in the league, and they interviewed him. And they was like, hey, have you ever dunked in the game? He was like, yeah. And he was like, no, you haven't. He was like, check the tape. I got some dunks. He said, but why would I dunk? And they was like,
Right.
because it looks great. And he was like, 2 points is 2 points. And I only got but so many jumps in me. And I want to be jumping for as long as I can in this league. I don't want to be jumping out of the league. I want to keep jumping in the league. So I'm going to just lay it up and save the energy. So over the course, I may get a whole other year out of the league by not dunking ever.
Right. Yeah.
By just laying the ball up. So that's what I'm going to do. And ever since he said that, I always be thinking like, why is this motherfucker jumping so hard? Like it's 2 points. It just makes the crowd go wild, but it's still just 2 points. Right. If I have 33 points at the end of the game and they are all jump shots and layups, I still get the ticket in the fame and the all-star berth than if I just had one monster dunk and I'm on the bench.
Yeah, but I guess dunk can also get you big contracts or shoot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but if I score 35, if I'm averaging 35 a game, if I'm James Harden don't dunk, and he had his moment.
Curry don't dunk.
Curry don't dunk, and he got his moment. Yep.
Yeah, they also shoot out the gym. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like if you do something, like you don't have to
bang it.
Yeah, and if you do get the chance to do this monster jam or monster dunk, just lay it up. Save your energy, buddy. You're already making $63 million a year. You got to prolong these. I need 4, 5, 6 contracts. I don't need just one.
But how many people have went down because of a hard dunk? I mean, it's maybe like
Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis.
That wasn't from a hard dunk.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah. It'd be weird to me because y'all niggas barely even jump.
Well, that's not how Joel got hurt.
John Morant. Like all these motherfuckers is jumping high and falling on their wrists. They break their wrists. Yeah. All the broken wrists are because they fell down. Like all basketball broken wrists.
Now I do say it's a detriment if that's all you got. Like say, like Blake Griffin, at one point all he had was his dunk. So when he lost that, even for a while with Larry Johnson, all he had was the dunk until went to the Knicks and learned a little more skills.
Evolve the game.
So that's all you. Sure. Yeah. So he'll look at
Sean Kemp to a certain extent. Sean Kemp to a certain extent had a nice little jump shot, but then he didn't know how to keep himself in shape after that. The lockout season came back chubby wubby.
The only problem I have about when people talk about Embiid is like they were all off season, or even not even off season, in the preseason, and during the Trump, they were like, "Oh, Embiid looks like he's in great shape. He's smaller than ever." And then now he's saying, "Oh, it's not because he's not in shape." Which one is it? Do he look in shape or not? Like they always keep on saying that's the reason.
Because you can look in shape this year. Be in shape.
But he was in shape this year.
But what's crazy, he wasn't in shape. Like, how dare them say that he was in shape? He wasn't. He played in the Olympics and didn't play because his knee fucking hurt. So if your knee hurts, how can you run? How can you be in shape? What you doing, the rowing machine? No, you can't even do the rowing machine. Your fucking knee hurts. You can't be on the elliptical. You can run in the pool, but you're not in no type of shape, no basketball shape. So they was lying. And that lie was made by Embiid so that they could be like, we contract ready. His agent called and said, hey, we contract ready. What's up? And we've seen this.
You could be in shape, but not basketball shape. Like,
right, that's what I'm saying. But
he was smaller. He was
smaller than some of the league. Smaller. I don't care about none of that. Can you run up and down the court for 38 minutes? That's what I need you to do. And he can't.
Well, he ain't gonna do that.
He can never do that anyway. Right. Can you do it for 30?
Ever.
Can you do it for 30?
He did 30.
Can't. No, he can't.
He did it for 30.
He never played a full season, bro. He never done it. He's never done it.
Most people don't play full season nowadays. Only LeBron James really play close to a full season.
That's not the point I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Most of them don't play a full season because they taking days off, but not because they're injured. This dude is injured.
Kawhi Leonard been injured. Nobody, I guess because he won a championship, nobody cared.
I don't want Kawhi Leonard on my team either. I feel he's an Embiid. He signed up too this year. He signed for the big bag and haven't played either. He the same shit. I'm talking about Kawhi.
You think they do that on purpose? They get the big bag and then they like, fuck it. We'll still get the money.
Because it's guaranteed money.
Well, yeah. Well, if anybody put money in front of you, you ain't gonna say, nah, I don't deserve this.
Because
sign that?
you know I got this fucked up knee. Before you give me this money, you know this knee fucked up, right? Ain't nobody saying that.
Ain't nobody saying
because
that.
they supposed to do all their due diligence.
They know he in the best shape of his life. They gonna say what they said about Embiid. He in the best shape of his life. Look how skinny he is. He's skinny because he ain't eating, because he ain't lifting, because he ain't working out, and he trying to be skinny so he can show you that I deserve $100 million.
Or
He only played like 3. He only had 3 good games out of 12 in that Olympics, and they wasn't even high minute games. And everybody kept saying, "Oh, this style don't need Embiid." So why the fuck did you sign him up?
Because
They signed him up. They signed him up because he's Embiid, and if he's healthy, he the best big man on the planet. But he's never healthy. He's never healthy.
Is that him, or is that just the universe?
He is in the universe, so it's him.
That's the universe. It's the universe conspiring against him.
The universe is not conspiring against him. He's made over $300 million.
Well, I'm just talking about in terms of his health. I'm talking about in terms of his health.
Who cares about his health? I don't care enough about his health. Like, I care about his health because I used to be a Sixers fan. But
that's what I'm saying. You care about his health
as a
he
fan
don't personally.
No, he shouldn't, and he shouldn't, because I made $300 million. Like, he's so jaded.
Well, he might care because his quality of life going after the fact. He might,
and that's why he should stop. That's why he's looking at his contract and he like, what's the minimum amount of games that I have to play to fill out this contract? I guarantee you, no, because if he retire, he don't get the money.
Right.
I'm saying
he's
you personally think he should. Do you think he should retire?
No, I think
who, Embiid?
I think that we should try to do anything we can to trade him. Like, he's the
trade. You just said you off of him.
I'm off of him. Get rid of him.
Who gonna purchase him down there?
No one. Crazy. No, it's a wrap. What you say?
Who gonna purchase him like that?
Why would you say that?
The slave trade.
Damn.
They are purchasing your services.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Anybody want to buy some niggas?
Which is why they got rid of the word. I said instead of the owner, they say governors now. But I get it.
If I'm the owner or the GM of the Sixers, I would. If that's the question you're asking, I would have never signed him this season. Like, I would have let it play out, and I think it would have played out the same way it played out anyway. And now I at least don't have him signed up. And I would have saved my money. I would have signed somebody else, not Paul George. Paul George is too old. Like, the league is not 38 years old. Like, it's never like, just because LeBron James is 41 and like we have a couple players out here, like, how many people over 35 made the All-Star game? It's not an old man's league. This ain't the Y. Like, what we doing? Like, it's the NBA, and y'all signing these old ass knee niggas to $100 million contracts when they don't deserve it. Like, give it to the second year dude or the third year that you believe in. Don't give it to the old knee niggas, the palsy niggas. Like, why are we giving to a nigga that had palsy? Anytime you say palsy, he shouldn't be an athlete. If you got palsy,
that goes away.
Crazy, man.
Bell's palsy goes away.
You shouldn't have any palsies, man. I can't give you $100 million. You got palsies.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, as soon as I hear palsy, that would make me nervous.
Right. It went away.
Palsy,
I don't care.
When's it coming back? He rung his bell.
It came because of the surgery. It came because of the surgery and the surgery they had to do. That's all.
The surgery he already had to do.
He was hurt. He was hurt.
Now he got the palsies.
Now he got the palsy.
It was a side effect from the knee injury. Was the palsy?
Yeah, see.
He had palsies in his eye. He had palsies in his eye from surgery on his knee.
Yes, Bell's palsy is
man. Listen,
and
you sign this dude. And less than a year later, you sign this dude for $100 million.
That goes away.
He got palsies in knee. His knees didn't. His knees didn't go away. He ain't getting no new knees.
They obviously think his knees will be fine eventually. At least serviceable.
No new knees. No new knees.
Maybe he might have bionic knees when he come back. You never know.
He went to Germany and got some new knees.
Right. Well, yeah, because you got to 2029 unless he retires before.
Oh my God! Did you say 2029?
2029. It's crazy.
So you good.
Yo, Yoda. In 2029, our
2029 is
children will
crazy.
be drinking liquor. Legally drinking liquor in 2029. I will have a child in this world that I can go to the bar with, and Joel Embiid will still be under contract for my sweet
Oh,
76
fucked up knees.
with them fucked up knees, them no knee having motherfuckers. But yeah, no disrespect to any of the players, man. This is a league where if you're good enough to make the league, God bless you, man. It's really hard to get there. And if some dumb dude want to give you $60 million a year and you 40 years old, let him sign it.
Yeah. Right.
If you
Well,
got
I mean,
needs
I
of an
think,
84-year-old, sign it.
well, I think LeBron and it's talk
Tom
about some of
Brady.
the best players in the world. LeBron and Tom Brady set the bar
Yeah.
like, oh, what's possible at 40? But
But
they are exceptions, not the rule.
yeah, like LeBron make like $84 million a year, and he spent like $6 million of that on his body, like just
Yeah, he
trying to be
does.
the best athlete. Like he's really dedicated to it.
He said that ain't true.
What you think
It
is a million?
probably is though.
It's a million. It's not.
Yo,
It's still
he
million
said- he said,
figures.
he said all
He
that
probably
stuff.
don't. He probably says it's true. It's probably not true. It's probably the way he thinks about it, the way they probably make it think. But if you probably think about his nutritionist is a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
Whoever he uses, after you add all that up, it probably is
Yeah.
significant. He
his
just don't
nutritionist
realize
is
it.
All that ice for them ice baths. That's
Right. The
Right.
hyperbaric chamber,
100,000.
electricity for the hyperbaric chamber. Like, yeah.
And
I think it has to be. You gotta be a great athlete like LeBron, and you gotta be dedicated like he is. Like even if he's saying he ain't spending $1 million, we know
It's
like
probably more than that. That's probably what it really is.
right, it's probably 18 million.
No, that's not true. It's not 6 million. I spend 20
You
million
know,
a year.
oh man, I was about to
But
say,
like,
say something that
to
should never
spend
be on
millions,
TV. Oh shit.
to spend millions, yeah, that nigga should have like fucking. He should be able to fly. Fuck that. That's crazy.
Oh, he still does fly. He still does fly at 40. He's still
Yeah, but like I'm talking about fly, nigga, like fly, like Superman fly type shit.
Oh, you put machines in the ball.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Put rotors in them. Jesus
He
Christ.
might be a cyborg. If he out there at 45, you know something is
That
amiss.
yeah. That nigga gonna get hurt at 45. His knee gonna crack and all these wires go.
Oh man, that's crazy.
And we gonna find out.
This wasn't my topic at all. I don't know how we got. Oh, we were talking about the NBA championship. I meant the March Madness. And went way out.
Everywhere.
I don't even know where I was going. There was some other topic I had, but I lost it. That wasn't it. That wasn't at all. Well, all right. Anyone got anything else? We're a minute 12 minutes.
We went way past our time.
We just talked about the sports. That's all.
Mm-hmm. It is sport. It is
about to play.
Yeah. Yep. So we gotta go. But yeah, it is March Madness, so I guess it is apropos. I know some people don't like when we talk all sports, but every once in a while we like it. So
yeah. And
it is our show. It is our show.
Yeah, we back. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And if you got, let me know if your bracket is busted, because mine is not yet. It's busted, but not because I still had Auburn as my champion. So we'll see.
Well, since being as though I did 25 brackets, I mean,
you did.
Like two of them good.
He said 2 of them is good. You got a 4% hit rate.
I just did 2 brackets: one man, one women's, and one men.
Nah, so what I did was I did about five on my own, but then you know how you could do the auto picks and all that.
Right.
So
Okay, got you. Are y'all in any like tournaments, like groups?
Nah,
I was, but I didn't do it this year.
Yeah, I didn't. I did my brackets online, but I just so I could try.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all I did too. I ain't do nothing to get no money or nothing.
I haven't won since high school, so I've never won at this, so I've been out.
And I haven't really been invested in college basketball this year, so I can't even name half the players. Women's basketball, I know more players on women's basketball than I do men's basketball. I'm like, I don't know who these guys.
I think in the women's, like, you have to be a junior to come out, so that makes more longevity in the space. And now the women who are great in the sport are making more. So why would I leave? because the WNBA is not going to ever pay me $1 million a year right now.
Yeah.
Juju Watkins, I know Caitlin Clark took a pay cut to fucking go to the WNBA.
Right.
Crazy. She the best woman college player ever, and she had to be a professional take less money. That ain't right. So yeah,
you take less money, but you do make it up on your endorsements.
Yeah, on your endorsements. But why Caitlin Clark was doing State Farm commercials last year? She was doing good on endorsements. She was fine. Yeah. Like Juju Watkins is making some good money.
Yeah, she giving away sneakers. She giving away sneakers and shit. Hey, what's going on, guys? Here's my contract.
She had her community center, like just reinvesting all the money she making into the community center. Her family. Shout out to all the women staying longer, and no shout out to the WNBA. Pay them ladies.
Hell yeah, man.
Well, that's more about us as fans tuning in to the games. We gotta support. If they made money, then they'll get the money.
What? It's so weird. Like
started off with us saying, like, if we boycott the NBA, they wouldn't be making $60 million. It's really competitive, and it's almost. I like the fact that like a short woman, if she's good enough, she can make it.
Right. I watched Unrivaled. I enjoyed Unrivaled.
Oh man, Unrivaled is pretty good, yo. I was like, and I like the fact that they came up with it, like, because it gives them another opportunity to make more money.
To not go overseas too. Like they would usually be overseas this time. They're like, nah, stay here. We'll put it on TV and we'll give you a couple of dollars so y'all can.
They go overseas and you don't see them, but at least in this, we get to see them and making some extra money.
And they be into it.
Yeah, hell yeah. That shit was good.
It seems like it's WNBA quality competition. Like they don't want to lose.
Yeah, they ain't playing.
It ain't no all-star game type shit. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, and Flage as well. She's at LSU. She having to deal with Expedia. I think they were giving erasing debt, not Expedia, Experian erasing debt in Louisiana, erasing debt in Louisiana. So I mean, they out here doing. That's what I just know more women basketball.
Flage snapping on these endorsements. She got an endorsement with. I want to say it might be Gatorade or somebody. I don't know. I don't remember.
She's been on like two of these commercials from the NCAA tournament. I've seen her at least twice.
Yeah, they let her rap and everything. I'm like, this is the shit. Like, you get your rap on me, your basketball.
Definitely dropped the verse on the joint.
Hey, she was rap game veteran. Rap game veteran.
She didn't win it, did she?
No, I think that was the year. Was that the year that a Lotto one? That might have been the year the Lotto one.
I thought Lotto was in the Jermaine Dupri joint.
Yes, that is same thing.
Oh, Flage was in the Jermaine Dupri joint. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know which. I knew it was one of them rap joints, but I didn't know.
No, it wasn't. She was in a year that Nova won from out of Redden. I think that was the year that Flage was on.
Third year. I think it was the third year. Because Lotto was the first.
They rap with Lotto and other guy, the young boy who also TJ or whatever his name. I don't remember his name.
First and second year winners.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we go, we always like to know how people can find us on these world webs, these social medias, and all that good stuff. How can they find you?
You can find me on IG at IM302YODA.
All right, Lou.
My name is Lou Belgium. I'm on them Instagrams.
All right. You can find Brewsing Banter podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and X. You can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Pandora, anywhere you listen to podcasts. You can say, Alexa, play Brewsing Banter podcast, because we are on Amazon Music as well. You can also go to www.brewsingbanter.com if you want to find out where we are and also all the events that are popping. Hey, if you are single and you are interested in being on Pop It or Lock It, we are doing casting calls for that as well. So you can sign up there on brewsingbanter.com. If you want to follow me, Rob Stay Brewsing, there it is. Bing, 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 bing. This has been episode 286 of Brewsing Banter podcast. So stay bruising, stay bantering, and tap into something new. Until next time,
have a good week, everyone.
Bye.
Peace.
She said she don't like my music, but she want to turn up and dance. She want that New York, that will give me a chance. So I can do shit like that, even though that's not me. Like that drill shit too. It's Brooklyn, baby. Let me rap all beat. You want that boom, boom, boom? Baby, I wanna sing. I like that drum man, that 6 string, that.